March 19th, 2011. Last week we were here, we drove out with the quad, and this past week we had a Chinook all week into the 10s, plus 10s, and you can see the ice is already rotted out. So like I said, anytime after March 15th, you gotta start paying attention because we get our Chinooks down here in the south. And that ice, the edge, first and last ice is the most dangerous. And it doesn't look like we're going to get out and do any fishing anytime soon today. I didn't bring my pike, so I just thought I'd come out and take a look. If you can get out on the main ice, you're good for a little while. So we'll just go for a drive and see if we can find a safe place to access and get out and do a little bit of fishing. So stick with me. We'll see what we can. Alright, look at that. March 19, 2011. We've got early runoff. The lakes, they're burning off, and I was right. In about 3 weeks time we'll be out open water fishing, and I've got my boats in the shop getting ready to go. And watch as the season progresses in transition time. Nice, she's flowing. Another day at the office. Runoff already starting. It's early this year. It was Chinooking for a week straight, and up in the teens, eh? Wow. Check the next spot. Oh my, crazy. I'm gonna go down and do a little fish and see if I can get some interest. See? Look at this. I haven't seen water flowing here like that since last spring, but it was not even this fast. So that's telling you how quick the hills, the snow and the foothills are melting off and running into the lakes, and how quickly. From what, 4 or 5 days ago, actually, yeah, 6 days ago I was ice fishing with the quad out there, and now it's gone. The ice is gone. It's that quick. Ice fishing season was over just like that. Get our lines back in there and see if we can get one. I'm spin casting with an ice rod into the open water to see if I can get a bite. And just check your eggs were legal to fish, because I'm allowed to fish this lake still. It's not under any closures yet. Until maybe 20. I think it's my last day of ice fishing. Finally I found a lake that I could get out on. Pine closes at the end of the month, so April 1st we can't fish here anymore. And we've got ice, but it's real cheesy. We're a little more further southeast of the last lake. And that lake's burning off, but this one is slowly coming off. We're a little further southeast, so like I said, and the ice is thicker. I got my lines down. Runoff continues. And we're going to go out and do a recon just to see how the lakes are doing. Here it is, transition time for between ice off and open water. And I'm going to just make my rounds, and we're going to show you some more spring runoff and transition time. I'll get out in the Bow River pretty soon. I'm just waiting for it to warm up a little bit. We'll try some river fishing until then. Lakes open up again, 8th of May. But there is some waterways that we can still fish. Just check your regulations. Follow the rules and regulations. Then you'll have a better fishing trip and a great day out fishing. Stick with me. Sharp hooks, tight lines, and look at the spring runoff. Creeks are still flowing, but not like they were the other day. When I came through here, this whole bay was full of water and flooded. Awesome. Let's go take a look and see what happened. The lake is still iced in. The edges are burning off last time I was here, and now she's freezing up a little bit. So we're going to have delayed ice off. But don't let that fool you. Ice comes off quick around here. So, I'd say another 10 days. Within 10 days. That close. It was flowing in like a river, now it's frozen in a little bit. I'll check it out and see what happens. Maybe we can get a line. There's an open spot there. Yeah, the other day it was flowing like a river. Got my line in, got a bobber down there with a piece of smelt. I don't know if we'll get a bite. We're just going to give it a try. A little patch of open water in this deep channel. Open water fishing. Hey everybody, Andy Vanaplu. Here it is, March 29th. We're finally going to get out on the Bow River and give it a go. We're going to go down and take a look and see if we can find some fish. Haven't been out since last year. and we're late this year. Usually I'm out by March 17th, but we've been having real ugly cold weather, lots of snow, blizzards, storms, etc. So I'm, like I say, I'm running late, and we're gonna go down there and take a look and see if we can get you a fish. So stick with us. Sharp hooks, tight lines. See you shortly. All right, there she is. There's the beautiful Bow River. Nice. Ice is pretty thick. Lots of snow yet. She's murky. We'll see if we can get our lines in there and get a fish just like that. Awesome. Alright, finally got one on. Nice rainbow. Beautiful bugger. Yeah. First rainbow. Awesome. Let's get our line back in there and catch another one. Just like that. March 29. Another nice one. A lot of casting, a lot of bites. Boom. Woolly bugger. Nice. What a slam. I've been fishing here. My buddy's got like 20. I'm only at like 3 or 4. I've had tons of bites. I just can't get the drift right. And I got a nice fish on. Alright. Bow River fishing. March 29th, 2011. Just getting warmed up. Using flies. Bouncing flies. He's about 24 inches long. Nice brown. Oh yeah, they do the old roll. Alright, that's a beauty. Oh, nice brown. Oh, nice. That's a beauty. Yeah, I remember that one. I wasn't here that day and you caught him. Stand by. We're going to land this fish. It's got it right in there. Homemade fly. Bouncing in the current. And remember, it's bait bag. Nice brown. Still having a little bit of difficulty getting them in. Stand by. Look at that. That is a nice fish. Beauty. Let it go. Hey. Beautiful brown. Got him wherever he went. Nice size fish. The bite's coming on one of my homemade flies. Oh yeah, what do we got? A sucker? Let me see. Man, I can even catch suckers. Oh, what a huge white sucker. I'm the sucker king. On one of my homemade flies. Okay, look at that beauty. I just tied on a green woolly bugger and tossed it out there. Got a sucker. I'm the sucker king. Day, went out and got a lot of fish. Had lots of fun. Alright, what a great day out fishing. Got a few browns. Working on our different types of fishing, such as casting, nymphs, flies, different types. Right, here we are, day 2, getting ready to do the Bow River again. The bite was on yesterday. I missed quite a few, over 20 bites. My buddy there, Rapala man, he caught over 20 fish yesterday. I got about 5, and I missed a lot of strikes, lost a lot of gear. But that was recon. Today's a different day. I've re-spooled. I've got my line ready. I've tied up some flies. I'm gonna get down there and see if we can catch a fish. So stick with us. Sharp hooks, tight lines, and another beautiful day. It's supposed to be a high of +10. Nice. Let's get her done. Well, it's been slow fishing today. We've got murky water conditions. We're still bottom bouncing a fly. Just a weight and a plain fly tied, riding high. You just keep casting it out there and ticking the bottom, and when you feel the strike, set the hook. And remember, everybody, it's bait band. So we use artificial lures like wood, rubber, fire, steel, plastic, anything that's artificial. Crankbaits, anything, single barbless hooks, single treble hooks, whatever. We get it out there, let's see if we can get a bite. Pretty slow today, water's murky and nobody's down here. My partner was here earlier, the guy that caught 20 fish yesterday, and he got nothing today, so he gave up and went home. Me, I'm going to keep giving it a try and see if I can catch a fish. Slow fishing today, here on the Bow River. Alright, well, we're going to call it a day. The river's too fast and too dirty. A little bit of runoff from the snow melt, and trout get finicky when it's like that, and lots of break-offs. We'll come back another day and see if we can get a fish. I'm calling it a day. Short day.